get in front of Leon, y'all.
Nobody in front of Leon and the children, please.
Coming to these businesses and spend money.
Shut it down! Justice! Now! Justice! Now! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down!
Right, you got to lose your phone. Your phone.
Don't follow the cameras, y'all. We following our own lead.
We are Leon. I'm on Leon. We don't need that.
Amy, hold this. I'm losing.
Following Leon.
Thank you. Thank you.
My man, you're not Leon, but y'all fall back. Get behind him. Do y'all not understand the line?
Just take one step. We argue one step at a time. You out here for a good reason. You out here for a good reason.
Ty, get on the horn.
If you tell us what you think of all these
Well, I'm kind of working, so I probably shouldn't, honestly.
No, I gotta change the light.
You might want to...
Okay, are you guys here, fatheads?
Get it in. Bring it in.
What do you guys think of the protesters?
Bring it in. Bring it in.
Yeah, they're feeling Are you here just watching the protest? Would you tell us what you think about the protesters just walking down East Carson?
I mean, I think it's for a good cause, and I mean, good for them. I think that as long as they stay safe, everything's okay.
And this is the 4th night in a row protesting. What do you think about this? Do you think it's too much, or do you think it's good?
I think it's fine. I think it's, you know, they stand for what they believe in. I think it's good. I think it's fine. As long as they stay safe and everyone is okay.
What's your name?
I'm Sarah.
Sarah what?
Sobocinski.
Can you spell your last name for us?
Sobocinski.
Thank you.
Yep, of course.
Yeah, well, they're on duty yesterday. Watch out, these guys. Oh, again. Trying to get a re-white here.
Your white off the mic?
It's good. Sorry, sir.
Alright, let's go this way.
Where are you going?
Are you guys just here watching the protesters?
Oh, fuck. There's an... Oh, sorry. Hi. Yeah, we're just watching.
What do you think of these protesters walking down the middle of East Carson?
I guess as long as they're not hurting anyone, it's all good and dandy. But it seems like a peaceful protest from my understanding. Parkway yesterday was a little crazy, but it seems like it's pretty nice out here as of right now. It might escalate, who knows? I don't know.
I mean, this is the 4th day in a row. Started Wednesday. Today's Saturday.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's very controversial, but I mean, as long as everyone loves each other, that's all that matters. I'm a hippie flower child right now, so. But yeah, as long as no one hits each other, it should be okay. Keep the peace, man. Keep the peace.
Alright, thanks.
Hey, I'll just jump on one thing. Are we talking, sir?
Are you part of the protest? No. Are you guys part of this protest?
Absolutely not. No,
Can we ask you what you think about them? We're just asking some bystanders. What do you think about these people marching down the middle of East Carson Street?
I think it's neat that they're getting their ideas out there. I think they're standing up for something they believe in, and I think that personal interest in political action is hot, and it's a good thing to do.
This is the 4th night in a row for this. Do you think
Can you hold up a second,
it's
too?
too excessive, or do you think they should keep it up?
No, 4 nights in a row, that's, truly nothing. They should stay here until their message is heard and until what they need to accomplish gets accomplished.
Thanks.
If you ain't here for the protest, back up. This way. This way. If you ain't here for the protest, back up.
Killing each other and let them
set pieces. I want to make sure it ain't no bombing.
Yeah, that's what Paul was.
They with us or against us, but it looked like they marching down this way.
Yeah, I don't know if they're against us or for us.
They're not important. They're not important. They're not important.
Sweaty already.
I'm just saying, like, for that cause too.
See what I mean? What? It's just, this is what we deal. This is terrible.
Big one the other night. They finally got me this one. My shoulder was numb.
Anybody here? We've been getting gunned down. We've been getting slayed. We've been getting hammered by our own race. Right now, they're laughing at us. Right now, they're doing whatever they want to us. Right now, we need to stick together. We've been beefing about colors. We've been beefing about hoods. We've been beefing about dope money. We've been beefing about crack money. Right now, we need to stick together. Because right now, it's us against them. No matter what hood you from, no matter what's your last name, no matter what. Right now, black race, white race, we need to stick together. Because right now, it's the police against us. They don't care what nationality you is. They don't care where you from. Right now, it's that badge and that pistol against us. They killed my best friend a couple years ago. Adrian Duke Williams ain't here because of a police officer. I can name a whole lot of names. They doing what they want to do because guess what? They've been doing what they want to do. Now, right now, I'm all against this. But guess what? This ain't the first time. We got to keep going from this time forward. Because guess what? They not going to stop. They killing in all kind of cities. They doing what they want to do. They pulling you up for whatever they want to reason. There's a whole lot of dudes right now.
Is this your son?
Here's the first one. Here's the last one. Right now, we got to take a stand. We got to stick together. Because right now, it's us versus them. If we don't stick together right now,
Just be careful what you say. We're live on the jetpack.
in all kind of cities. They doing what they want to do.
You know who that is in a wheelchair, right?
Yeah, I do.
Don't take
I understand where they're coming from, but it's a little ridiculous. That's just my opinion.
They've been doing this.
It's too much. That's just my opinion. I mean, they have a good. I know why they're doing what they're doing, but they're also involving a lot of other people that have nothing to do with anything. So I mean, it's an unfortunate situation what happened. That's all. It's dangerous. Like, you know, you get people, patrons coming from the bars that are drinking. You know, what if somebody gets run over? I don't want to see nobody get hurt. You know, it sucks. That's the best I can say it.
Justice, no peace. Yes, I am. No justice, no peace. Y'all see it? Nothing else matters right now. No justice, no peace. Period.
Why are you out here tonight? To talk about what you
No justice, no peace. That's all I got to say. No justice, no peace.
Sample. You got a news guy.
I need everybody to form a circle. This is a peaceful protest. I don't want nobody to go to jail. I don't want y'all to let anybody get y'all from y'all square.
Come on, Cod. Come on, don't let them. Come on. We ain't going to let them.
No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. No justice, no peace. Make it circle!
Yeah, man,
Shut it down! We shut it down! We shut it down! Let's go! We shut it down! 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 Come on, we want the kids. Come on, don't be scared.
Look who's here. Oh, look who's here.
That
I'll hold on to it for 4:11. I mean, that's the only thing I can think of. So I'll check. Okay, let's see here.
Everybody stop! Stop! You're right. Strike check! Strike check! Strike check! Everybody stop!
As much as they do. No.
Actually, what I'm saying right now is
What do we want? What do we want it now? What do we want? Justice! What do we want it now? Shut it down! We 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 shut it down! My check! My man. That's fine. I mean, we needed the moment of
Everybody just back up! Back up! Back up! Damn. And that'll set us up just right. It'll set us up just right. Everybody spread out. Couple steps back. Everyone, take a couple steps back. Even the ones far in the back, take a couple steps back. That'll give us the perfect room we need. We need the kids. If y'all don't mind, please let your kids come forward. They're totally safe. They nothing gonna happen to them. At all. At all. Now what we gonna do is for the people in the front. Don't take such big steps. We taking our time through this. We taking our time. Nowhere to go. We got somewhere to go. People on the edges. Pregnant women and kids in the middle. And know why we here? Who we here for? Right allies to the side. Okay, let's take our time and let's get this right. And this is about them. Let's get it.
All right, we got it. Just keep it tight. Y'all doing right.
I hope we go to Station Square because that's what we need to do. Because that's shutting some shit down. That's shutting some shit down. Station Square is busy as hell. We're going to Station Square now. We got about 10 miles. Get your life. Because I'm going to be holding on to you. I need you to be able to jump out.
We got the dog.
Is there any bottled water?
Bottled water!
Bottled water?
Thank you. I got one. Thank you. Thank y'all.
Carson Street on the south side. There's a helicopter.
She needs a barrier, basically.
Black Lives Matter. And they live in a privilege. Representation to those who don't have privilege.
Black men standing together, protecting our children.
I've been standing there for like 30 minutes. I've been sorry.
about the NS Labs and start a new one since they want to cut us short.
With this, I'd like to lead you in prayer. Come before you this evening, but our ancestors are looking down upon us. All those who have sacrificed their lives in the centuries past. They look down upon us and weep true tears for the death of Antwon Rose Jr. and all those who have been murdered all across the country by racist police to whom black lives do not matter. We pray to you, Father, and all the gods of Africa to continue to bless us in our efforts as we move in power and in unity. But that is the only way we can combat the forces that are against us. This is not a time for us to talk about black-on-black crime, because those are conditions that are caused by the oppression of the system. There's no such thing as black-on-black crime. It's just crime among human beings. In every neighborhood there is crime. That cannot be used as an excuse for the police to shoot down. In every neighborhood there is crime. You cannot tell me that cannot be used as an excuse. In America, the police would have shot white boys in the back as they ran from them. It does not happen. I don't know the neighborhoods here in Pittsburgh, but in any white neighborhood in Pittsburgh, the police are not shooting anybody. So why are they shooting us?
Fear.
Why do mothers and aunts and fathers and cousins have to grieve for the lives of black people?
Fear.
It makes no sense at all. Why are they afraid of us? We pray to you, Heavenly Father, that you give us the strength and the power to continue fighting, in spite of the racist oppression of the police and the government they represent. Because it's not just the police, it's all those in power. They allow the police to do what they do, and they do not prosecute them. We demand justice for Antwon Rose Jr. We demand that the police who murdered him be tried and sent to prison just like any common criminal. That's what he is. He's a common criminal. We must stand in unity. We must stand in power, and we must continue to fight, not just today, not just tonight, but every day and every night. We demand justice. No justice, no peace. No racist police. No justice, no peace. No racist police. No justice, no peace. No racist police. Let us continue.
Everybody stand. Everybody stand in formation, y'all. Please. Butchie, we need you. Butchie, we need you. I need you and Butchie. I need Butchie and you. Y'all three leave. Don't go yet. Don't go yet. Y'all three. Y'all three. Yo, before when y'all leave, don't let him push us. I thank y'all for coming out here. I'm not cussing. I need y'all to make sure they don't run me on us. Keep them on a steady pace, please. Y'all link up. Don't let them push past you.
They all scrolling and watching. Everybody who need to be in the Hey, it's all right.
Your friend gets arrested, you get arrested. We're going to go over this phone number. Repeat after me. 412.
412.
212.
212.
6753.
6753.
412.
412.
212.
212.
6753. Please remember that phone number, Dom. One more thing, I'm going to tell y'all this one more time. This is my last time saying this. Please do not be out here acting a fool. It's not about you. If you feel as though you need to show your ass, go home. Everybody, this is not about you. This is about justice. If you're going to make it about you, I will ask you to go home. We're all here for one purpose, and that is justice, peace, and love. Are y'all ready to go? Yeah. Are y'all ready to go? Yeah. No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No racist.
Police.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No racist.
Police.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
If we don't get it,
shut it down.
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 What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
If we don't get it,
shut it down.
If we don't get it,
shut it down.
If we don't get it,
shut it down.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
If we don't get it,
shut it down.
If we don't get it,
shut it down.
If we don't get it,
shut it down.
What was his name?
Antwon Rose Jr.
What was his name?
Antwon Rose Jr.
How old was he?
17.
How old was he?
17.
How old was he?
17.
I wish they was all shut down.
10 men. Quit falling out of formation. In the back.
How you justify that?
3 shots in the back.
How you justify that?
3 shots in the back.
How you justify that?
You're gonna be on the front line. Lock your arm.
How you justify that?
3 shots in the back.
How you justify that?
What's his name?
Antwon Rose Jr.
What's his name?
Antwon Rose Jr.
How old was he?
17.
How old was he?
17.
Sorry, brother. Sorry, brother.
Can we just stay locked on that?
We do this for Antwon. We do this for Antwon. We do this for Antwon.
Turn up, don't turn down.
We do this for Antwon.
Turn up, don't turn down.
We do this for Antwon.
Turn up, don't turn down.
We do this for Antwon.
Turn up, don't turn down.
We do this for Antwon.
Get on this side. Get on this side.
Don't walk away from me.
Get on this side.
Now.
Don't walk away from me.
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
If we don't get it,
Shut it down.
Portion.
Shut it down.
if we don't get it,
Shut it down.
if we don't
This
get
nigga's orange just whipped
Shut
it
it down. 17. 17. 17. 17.
What side are you on, my people? What side are you on? We on the freedom side. You understand?
We on the freedom side. We on the freedom side.
What side are you on?
We on the freedom side. We on the freedom side.
Swear I do.
Stop going past my wallet, man, please.
So yeah.
Can we get a moment of silence, please? Can we get a moment of silence, please?
Take your time, mamas.
Thank y'all. Can y'all still be quiet so we can read Antwon's phone, please?
Yes.
I am confused and afraid. I wonder what path I will take. I hear that there's only two ways out. I see mothers bury their sons. I want my mom to never feel that pain. All is fine. I feel like I'm suffocating. I touch nothing, so I believe all is fine. I worry that it is. fine. I worry that it isn't though. Repeat after me. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. We have nothing to lose but our chains. We have nothing to lose but our chains. A little bit louder. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. It is our duty to win. We must love and support each other. We must love and support each other. We have nothing to lose but our chains. We have nothing to lose but our chains. One more time, y'all. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to fight for our freedom. It is our duty to win. It is our duty to win. We must love and support each other. We must love and support each other. We have nothing to lose but our chains. We have nothing to lose but our chains.
Let's move. What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
If we don't get it,
shut it down.
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 What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
What do we want?
Justice.
When do we want it?
Now.
If we don't get it,
shut it down.
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 How old was he?
17.
How old was he?
17.
How old was he?
17.
What's his name?
Antwon Rose Jr.
What's his name?
Antwon Rose Jr.
What's his name?
Antwon Rose Jr.
How you justify that?
How you justify that? How you justify that? How you justify that? How you justify that? How you justify that?
3 shots in the back.
How you justify that?
3 shots in the back.
How you justify that? 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 How you justify that?
Let's make it talk.
I need pregnant women and children in the middle.
We really in this shit, cuz. Heavy. Peace and love and opportunity here, Greece. Ain't that right, Chase?
What's that?
Peace, love, and hair grease.
Peace, love, and hair grease.
He's on this shit. I see you. I see the face. He ready.
He got the game face. He's ready for somebody to act stupid.
Ready for somebody to act stupid and busting their mouth. I'm not playing about not a near one of y'all, man. Hey, let's go that way. What you mean? They won't be wrong. Hey, let's go that way. I'm chilling, boy.
I always when niggas need to take it back that way.
There's nothing down there. Station Square.
Oh, no, there's definitely big.
We should block that. On everything, we should block that.
Take her out.
Why they got that shit blocked? Like we can't go through there?
No, the traffic. We need to go back up there. All the cars.
Absolutely.
That's where they're getting all the business up by 18, 16 in there.
drop. Somebody else Oh, what's her name? Hit you, bro, on here. Gina. I told her we was down here. I texted her back. I already hit her, right? She texted your phone. We want to make sure the kids and the ladies eat. Let's go, baby!
Oh, those are nice.
Now! Justice! Shut it down! Justice! Now! Justice! Now! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Where the teams at? Let's try out for my ladies. My fault, everybody. Man, all these cops for a while, like, these ain't even doing nothing. Like, y'all booted up. For what? That boot up. They booted up. Hold on, wait.
Somebody help them back there.
Wait, y'all letting them box us in? Like, is that the plan? Hey,
come on.
Come on. What's happening? We need some more people. What's happening?
3 men. Men on the sides.
Hold on, bro. We about to get arrested. Because I want somebody else back to California if they do. You feel me? I'll be extra.
Attorney and it's pro bono.
They can't arrest us. What the fuck we doing wrong? We out here socially gathering, having a great time.
We got men on the side.
Period.
We on the south side.
Period. Yeah, this is a movement. Period. This is a movement. Look at all them lights for what? Definitely slide. Y'all some hoes. Let's do this.
I'm saying, this is East Carson, man.
All men lock doors. Put the women in the middle.
Yeah.
Put the women in the middle.
Especially the kids.
Put the women in the middle. Get down.
Shut it down.
I'm gonna let y'all know right now there's 30 riot here. But I'm not gonna stop.
Drop your fist.
Hands up!
Drop your fist. Let them know we black and we proud.
And we here for Antwon.
For all of them. For all of them.
Hey.
Turn up, don't turn down. We
Do this for Antwon.
Turn up, don't turn down. We do this for
Hey, hey, hey. Damn. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Hey, hey. Don't turn. Hey, come. Hey. Turn up, don't turn down. We do this for Antwon. Hey. Woo. Hey. Yeah. Hey. 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 Start digging. Yeah. Woo. Woo. peace. No peace.
No peace. No peace. No peace. 3 shots to the back. How you justify that? 3 shots to the back. How you justify that? 3 shots to the back.
How you justify that?
3 shots to the back.
How you justify that? Let's go. Let's keep it down.
Oh, what's it? 17. Oh, what's it? 17. Oh, what's it? 17.
Hey, we're Americans too. You're terrorists if you shoot. We're Americans too.
Okay.
You're terrorists if you shoot.
We're Americans too.
You're terrorists if you shoot.
We're Americans too.
You're terrorists if you shoot.
We're Americans too. You're terrorists if you shoot. We're Americans too. We're We out.
Turn up, don't turn down.
Somebody should have brought a juice box. Everything. Somebody should have done. Hey, somebody put their phone in one of the megaphones. Turn up, don't turn down. Yeah. You did it. Everything.
How you justify that? How you justify that?
Adults here, we have to lead by example.
They are ready to arrest. Stay tight.
Please back in place. Do not be distracted by them, y'all. Please. Please come back, y'all. And yo, everybody leave that there. We are leaving these kids. We're supposed to be. Oh my God.
Keep the circle. Come on, sister. Come on, let's go.
We got kids in the middle of the circle. What do you want to do?
Keep the circle.
Everybody back up. Everybody back up.
You need to be shutting down more than this.
Circle! Keep the circle!
Circle! We're stronger as a circle! Form the circle! Protect the kids!
Everybody back to the circle, please.
Back to the circle! Hands in the middle, protect the kids!
We need all the White House to the front to face the police. We need all the white allies to go first.
The white allies to the front!
We still gotta stay in the back, bro.
Keep the circle, white allies! Not everyone!
Keep the circle!
Please keep the circle!
Keep the circle down!
I'm trying to see what the hell.
Keep the circle.
Why are they all going away, bro? Why do people not know how to strategically plan? Homies, they don't know how to strategically plan. I'm trying to see what's going on. I don't care what's going on. That's what I'm saying. The kids right here, that's the only reason, man. Oh, it's popping.
I know. This ain't going, and this is what they want. You can't get them what they want. I give them a reason. It is very hard. But we have to, and then we got these kids out here. There's no way we can do any of that with these kids out here.
This shit's wild. Hey, it's all mental games.
This is his cousin right here. What we are doing is destroying her movement.
Yes.
We cannot.
Hell
This
yeah.
is our movement.
Keep the circle!
Protect us. Nothing changed.
Stretch out. Stretch out.
Stretch out! Stretch out!
There's nothing going on. And what I need y'all to do is be calm. If you see somebody talking to a person and they move, that doesn't mean you need to move. Because they're not talking to you. We got to be strategic out here and not be so messy and emotional and just moving all over the place. Pay attention, listen. You got babies and pregnant women out here. There's a war. Let people lead that believe.
We need more men out here.
Like we're big lacking with the dudes.
Because they know we're in their business district. They don't want us to shut their business down. They know everybody's about to come in Saturday night to the business district in Pittsburgh. Between State Square and South Bend. That's why we're here.
There's all the businesses up there.
Okay? So they're going to come. What did y'all expect? You think they want y'all to be out here? They're going to let y'all do this all night? They're going to come. When you're protesting, it's not a game. This is what it is. All right? So you come out ready. This is not a party. This ain't TV. You ain't watching Ferguson. You live in it.
Shut it down. Shut it down.
Y'all need to be smart. Pay attention. Because we're here for who?
Antwon.
That's all that matters right now. These lights don't matter. The SWAT team don't matter. The Billy Club don't matter. We're here for who?
No one's hit me with a billy club. I'm straight swinging. These elbows and knees, I would hit with a billy club.
Eyes on the kids.
We need more men down here, bro. You trying to go get some? Trying to get some people to get them down? Homies, we need to be down here.
We ain't got time for nothing but nothing. So let's get it. And let's walk back through. Let's go.
Three shots to the back! 3 shots to the back!
on the street too. If somebody can grab that water and put it on the sidewalk, please.
Yeah, right on you, bro. You don't smoke. I'm burn off my nose, bro. Try to burn my nose off. I done flicked it like this. It broke my foot. I done flicked it like this. It broke my foot. Oh, you got the little ass dog out here? I mean, oh yeah, it's raining.
Rain.
Then we have
We out here.
Shut it down! Shut it down! Shut it down! Antwon
Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Bad laugh, man. It's raining too much. If you pulling up, pull up, man. If you pulling up, pull up.
Don't shoot! 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 Don't shoot!
Bro, this phone is about to be done, cuz. Oh, shit. Phone is about to be done, cuz. Oh, shit. Phone is about to be done, cuz. Oh, shit. Phone is about to be done, cuz. Oh, shit.
this is what activism is looking like in Pittsburgh. Keep watching this.
Philly in the house.
Philly in the house.
Philly's in the house.
We're catching up to the protests right now. So we're talking to a former oh, so it's like a calling for you.
It's a non-disclosure.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. So he said he got called out here tonight. And he's a former U.S. Army Ranger. He said 12 years of service. He had the Army tattoo right on his arm. He showed me his military ID. He said that he believes the shooting of Antwon Rose basically goes in contrast to the rules of engagement in the military.
Exactly.
Is that right?
That is exactly
Did I
right.
say that right? Okay.
Oh, you want to pull up the law too? You want me to pull it up on my phone?
You don't need to do that.
I'm gonna do that for you since you're recording.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Rules of engagement is you cannot.
Thank you for talking with me. Let's show the protests here. We got a lot of people out here. 200 people. We got children. This guy's got a light-up basketball right here. People out here protesting the death of Antwon Rose Jr., killed Tuesday night, East Pittsburgh. People right now saying, quote, inside the bar here. This is Casey's right now. Casey's bar, you got people hanging out in here. Some people are in there drinking. Some people are out here on the road right now. And this is multi-race, white, black, both out here. Other. A lot of people out here right now. Sorry. We got a lady in a motorized vehicle here. That's okay. We're now at South 19th and East Carson. Telco 4, all right. All right, here we are, East Carson Street and 14th. It's 10:52. Antwon Rose Jr. protest continuing right now. And by the way, you're gonna have to cue me off your cell phone. All right, guys, I hate to say this. I don't have an earpiece, so. So the protest continues. We are switching out batteries here. A little bit of technical situation here with us as we continue to cover these protests live right now. The shooting death of Antwon Rose earlier. The car that Antwon was in was suspected of being involved. So far, that has not been proven that it was involved. It was suspected of being involved. The police say the car matched the description They say it had bullet holes in it, but so far it has not been proven that Antwon Rose did anything involved with that shooting. However, he did have a 9mm empty clip in his pocket. So people right now saying, though, of course, he was running away from police, that he was unarmed at the time that he was shot in the back 3 times. Antwon Rose Jr. We have people inside this psychic shop right now recording this on their phones. They're in here watching as this unfolds. People inside bars, restaurants, psychic shops, what have you. The rain continues to fall. Of Facebook Live because we're going to come up on TV in 6 minutes. We're going to be on Pittsburgh's Action News 4, and we're actually going to have a lot more details.
It's not showing a battery level, but it's full like me. So.
We're going to have a lot more details on TV at 11 o'clock. We're going to have some pre-produced stuff for you, some interviews, some footage from earlier tonight. It's going to be myself. It's going to be Jim Madalinsky, our reporter, as well as myself tonight. And we're ducking under the awning right here because it's so wet out right now. So if you lose me on this Facebook feed, which you will in a couple minutes, I'm asking you if you want to hop on to the TV. And if you have a smartphone, if you're not near a TV, we're on the app. It's the WTAE app in the App Store, and that's a free app, and you can live stream the newscast. We're going to be doing that coming up in 5 minutes. So if you want to keep watching this, that is the way to find it, and we're going to have some good coverage for you then. Okay, so I'm going to sign off right now. Everybody be safe, and thanks. For watching.
Yeah, if they're smart, they'll shut all the bridges down so they can get it. Well, that's probably what's going to happen, but I don't seem like they're that intelligent.
Nah, I'm okay.
You're too wet.
I'm already soaked.
Yeah, I am too. I don't even know why. I'm mostly doing it to protect my bag.
Yeah, here. Let me give you the keys and get into my... Put my personal phone in there too. Put my personal phone in there too. Yeah.
How you doing?
How you doing? How you doing?
Alright, keep it tight, you're looking good.
Hey,
phone and my mask.
We're on the south side. It's not too late for you to join us. If you are free and able, you can join us. We are on the south side.
What's going on?
Good to see you.
You too.
How you doing?
The reason why we do this is because this is why we have allies. They're here to support us. And we already know that police officers will shoot a black person before a white person any day. And so they put their bodies on the line for us, and we appreciate them. So we give them some love right now, please. That's what they're saying to you. That they're willing to die for you by being on the front line. They're going to get the first bullet, the first days. And so that's not a joke. You need to appreciate that. That's real love. So we thank God for our allies. And so, as much as we are angry and frustrated, we have to do things in decency and order. So we're all safe. And so we're going to keep going, and I'm going to turn to my camera. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. I just want y'all to be safe. I just want us to do this right, and I want y'all to keep doing it when I'm not here and forever, because we got to keep fighting for our liberty. It doesn't stop here. But I want y'all to do this right. And so this is learning. We're like training in motion.
No doubt.
You have to have some order about what you do. All right, here we go. Let's go. Wait, listen, y'all.
We're on the south side.
We have white allies, like she said, ready to risk their lives. I need y'all to understand this is not about hate. Mic check! Mic check!
Mic check.
We need to spread love, not hate. Don't say you hate white people. They're here to protect you. This is about right and this is about wrong.
I know.
Spread love, not hate. It starts with us. Hey, hey! Ho, ho! Steve is a boss!
Ho, ho! Fellow has got to go.
Ho, ho! Steve is a boss! Ho, ho! Steve is a boss!
All of my viewers right now, we are on the south side. If you are free and able, you should join us. If you do not believe that Black Lives Matter, go ahead and unfriend me right now. This is not your channel for your entertainment. If you cannot be here, I understand why you are watching. That is why I'm broadcasting this. But if you do not believe that Black Lives Matter, if you do not believe that Antwon lost his life because a murder cop murdered him, then you need to unfriend me right now. This is not your channel for your entertainment.
Shut it down!
But I guess he said the police.
Police! Shut it down! Shut it down! What do we want? Justice!
Hey everybody, this is Bo Berman with Pittsburgh's Action News 4 on the South Side.
He's my hero now. I kept thinking.
Had that motorcycle like turn and like that car traversed the whole way and he was like guiding it.
This right aid is going to be like...
Much better than the other night when I had to carry my big car.
The highway night?
Yeah, so I'm like, okay, this is fine.
I know.
This is a walk in the park with this guy.
Literally.
Yeah.
I've been going through 3 sets of clothes today.
The folks at the right end are going to be like, what the fuck? There's only 10 people in there.
Running to this guy just ran to his car. But
like I just don't get really like pissed because someone just took a picture of him with a flashlight.
Definitely gotten smaller.
Oh yeah, I just put that in my note. It's like half the size, if that. I mean, it's pouring rain.
I bet you're relaxed when you get out of there. Because you get the special. Yeah, they are great.
A driverless car.
Oh, really? Oh, right,
yeah,
because Pittsburgh's one of the test cities.
It had people in it, but it was one of those cars.
Yeah, that's something. People are such horrible drivers and completely disregard the rules of the road in D.C. I think New York is a million times better place to drive. And
yeah, D.C. has some rough traffic.
It's just people just completely. I see people constantly like get into the oncoming lane and jump like to the end of a block to make a turn if the traffic's backed up. It's just freaking crazy. And so a driverless car in that city, I think you would never last.
Have we passed the Rite Aid? I think we did. It was 23rd. We did. We just were down a block.
Hey!
time to catch up.
Shut it down!
Oh, no, we're on the move again.
Shut it down! Shut it down!
Hold on,
Now! Justice!
Right? News people.
Want a bite of the Lara bar?
No, thank you.
I had my meal too early in the day. I'm hungry. I feel myself getting tired.
Well, that was my issue because when I messaged you I was going to take a nap, I had like eaten maybe half an hour beforehand, so I was going into food coma. Any idea what time it is?
10:25. Oh, sorry, 11:25.
Water in my ear.
hate the Antifa people.
Suddenly picked up the pace quite a bit.
No, I don't understand what's happening. They're not going on the bridge now.
Our streets! 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 We might stay tonight! 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 We do this for Antwon! Turn up, don't turn down! We do this for Antwon! Turn up, don't turn down! We do this for Antwon! Turn up, don't turn down! We do this for Antwon! Turn up, don't turn down! We do this for Antwon! Turn up, don't turn down! We do this for Antwon! Turn up, don't turn down! We do this for Antwon! Turn up, don't turn down! We do this for Antwon! Turn up, don't turn down! We do this for Antwon! Turn up, don't turn down! We do this for Antwon!
Is that it?
Yeah.
That was like the most
It's difficult to grab it. Or just like getting a little locked in place. So you use it like a bump in the hill and stake out.
இந்த போராட்டத்தை ஒருங்கிணைக்கிறவர்களை குறிவைத்து துப்பாக்கியால் சுட்டு கொல்ல வேண்டும். குண்டெல்லாம் நெஞ்சில பாய்ந்திருக்கு, வாயில பாய்ந்திருக்கு. திட்டமிட்டு குறிவைத்து சுட்டிருக்கிறார்கள். உண்மையிலே முதலமைச்சர் எடப்பாடி அல்ல, முதலமைச்சர் கிரிஜா வைத்தியநாதன். எஸ்.வி. சேகரை கைது செய்யணும். அவரை கைது செய்வதற்கு, அவரை நெருங்குவதற்கு துப்புக்கட்டு போன இந்த காவல்துறை இன்னைக்கு அப்பாவி மக்களை நோக்கி துப்பாக்கியை நீட்டுது, சுட்டுக் கொள்ளுது. ஈவிரக்கம் இல்லாம இப்படி பேச முடியுதுன்னா என்ன மனோநிலை? அதெல்லாம் எவ்வளவு பாசிஸ்ட்.
Started pouring and whatever. So, yeah, we're still here. I just want to make sure we're still rolling on our router. Okay, great. Okay, because Ryan's gonna interview someone for his Look Live, and then hopefully this disperses soon though, because I need to not be doing this anymore. I've gotten wet 4 times today, gotten rained on.
We need to get our backpacking is here.
Yeah, I know. My shoes, by the way.
Ryan, hold that for 1 second.
I would assume so, but
I think I need to.
Because I think I saw them getting in at a different time, and they had earpieces. And
I will
stuff.
be I'll be the witness.
Oh, they got the lights.
Yeah. Okay, yeah, and there's not really anything interesting to write down about.
Did you see when they turned the corner? Some guy drove up behind another unmarked car, and the unmarked car was just sitting there, and he starts laying on his horn like all pissy, and then the cop turned his lights on, and he was like, oh.
Okay, hold that for a second. You guys got that?
I got it, yep.
All right. Whoever wants to carry this, we're back up. We got another 122 minutes of battery. And then I have another one that's got another 122 minutes.
I don't know if that's good or bad.
It's 44 minutes. So really, let's see, 120 is 240, 4 hours. we are. Right there's perfect. Yep. You want to step down? You're really tall.
Step down, not too high.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, please.
That's perfect.
First question I'm going to ask you, so that we have it on tape for our folks back at home. Say and spell.
My name is Amber Sloan, A-M-B-E-R, Sloan, S-L-O-A-N.
All right.
So you've been out here a couple days now. Do you feel like you're making progress? Do you feel like your voice is being
Most of that rainfall has come to an end, but we are still seeing cloudy skies with some stray showers lingering, some patchy fog for the overnight hours that could affect your morning commute tomorrow. Overnight low of 63 degrees. Tomorrow we are warming things back up. 84 for a daytime high. Mostly sunny throughout the day, so lots of sunshine in store. But we do run the chances of those isolated showers and thunderstorms through the overnight hours. In our 7-day forecast, we do have a wet start to the work week, but we are drying things out.
Give it to Attorney General Josh Shapiro. We will be out here every day. They will never know where we're at, but we are coming and we are being armed. Believe me, you see the work.
We talked to both offices, the Attorney General's office and the DA's office today, and so far they say that Zappala is going to stay on the case. The Attorney General said he can't do anything unless Zappala recuses himself. I mean, what would your message be to the District Attorney right now if he were watching?
If Stephen Zappala is watching, look at me in your eyes, and I speak for the city of Pittsburgh and everybody out here. I speak for Antwon Rose Jr.'s family. You need to step down and remove yourself. And so if you don't, this is what's going to happen all night. If our local and elected officials who stand by and support this man, you will also be put on notice. We are running what we are doing. We are going to put people in position to take these positions. We're going to get what we need done. So it doesn't matter any way they go. We are putting people in position to take these officials' place.
Why is it that you're so uncomfortable with him in that? What specifically makes you concerned about him overseeing this investigation?
Number one, he's never prosecuted a case. The man has sat down in his office. He's never prosecuted a case in his life before he got the job. Two,
decided that they were not going to get arrested tonight.
In the city of Pittsburgh, any part of Pennsylvania.
They're saying, "ICE, listen, we are in a fight, in the fight." And again, this is the only entrance and exit to the Otay Mesa Detention Center. Many people have left their cars in the parking lot and walked through protesters so they can get picked up by an Uber or by family so that they can go home tonight. So that's been what's going on this evening. You can see not much is really happening on this side. We don't know when things are going to happen. There's several officers who have zip ties tied to their belts, and it looks like that will be what that's what they will be using to arrest any of these protesters who decide not to leave. Thank you so much, Jonathan. I appreciate it. We're trying to be as safe as we can while we're covering the topic as well. So again, back to a couple things that sparked earlier today. There was one vehicle that was trying to leave, and the protesters were not letting them go. The car pushed two of the protesters forward, and one of those people did get into an ambulance to get checked out. She was released later. She had a bandage on her shin. So it looks like we have a couple officers that are directing traffic. So we're waiting to see what happens, because it looks like everything is leading up to when these protesters will be arrested if they decide to continue blocking the roadway. They've been reached out to at least 3 times that I've seen by Highway Patrol, asking them to move, asking them to reopen the roadway. Each time they have denied. guys, this has been going on since about 3 p.m. So it's been about 5-6 hours now of this road being closed.
Honestly, our social media feeds are just for other people.
Okay, looks like they're going the other way.
You see this?
I just parked it. Okay. Thought we were gonna have another.
No, bump, bump, bump.
Another Dodge Charger flying through the crowd.
This is what I'm talking about. He's like worried that I didn't take his picture there. Look at that shot.
That's a nice shot. All right, where are we going, guys? Where are they going? All right. Hey, do I need to have this? Can I turn this camera off and say battery? Or do they want to keep this up the whole time? Because I want, if we have to do this tomorrow, I want us to at least have enough battery to.
Yeah, but they say the CHP says if we could stand on the sidewalk.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, they went and talked to them and they said who's in charge, and they said we're all in charge. It'll probably be, I think it'll be
Okay, thank you so much, John.
Yeah.
John Soderman, you guys, KUSI, being kind as always. So you can see more people have joined. Oh, maybe you can't because it's so dark. But there are others who have joined. I wonder if I can. Oh, there's my light. So we'll see what else I can show you guys. I do speak Spanish, Jonathan. Thank you. So let me see what I can.
Oh, we finished at 6 o'clock. How long we've been down the south side?
The police did this!
Since 6.
The police did this!
I'm early. 6 hours. We've been out here for 6 hours. We put a shift in. How long we put in a shift? Work tomorrow. Yeah, we said it. We're doing it again tomorrow. Let's do it.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Support Pittsburgh. Yes. When I say we are deep out here, deep. We shut it down. We shut it down. We shut it down.
Whenever there's a protection budget,
Watch the cone. I'm about to walk right into it. Come on. For Antwon, we do this for Antwon. Turn up, don't turn down. We do this for Antwon. 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 How you justify that? 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 We got more people coming in. Yeah.
We're on private property is the problem. We got to get back to Carson Street. This is private property. They can grab it now. We got to move.
you justify that? How 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 you justify that?
We need to not go in front of this right here. If you are in front of me right now, you need to back up.
Wait, I mean, do you want us to turn around or just
Y'all ready to move?
They ain't letting this knuckles work it. Who said that? They ain't got no choice. Whose streets? Our streets. 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 Our streets.
Bro.
They want him to take that out.
Chill with the lady, bro. That's cool,
Everybody up the sidewalk! Everybody up the sidewalk! off the sidewalk. Everybody off the sidewalk. Everybody off the sidewalk. Officer, if you know your office is corrupt and you know you guys are being militarized and you are about to
They are all chained together. I have seen them all afternoon.
put your fist up with us.
They are chained to one another as well as
Corruption at its
the
best.
fence.
Corruption at its best.
So again, they're making the same announcement in Spanish.
Declaro que esta reunión está ilegal. Y en nombre de la gente del estado de la California, les ordeno que esta reunión en Alta Road y camino de la Fuente.
So again, for anyone who is joining us, we're here at the entrance to the Otay Mesa Detention Center. There's a couple protesters who are running towards the fence. It looks like they're showing solidarity with the group, or they're trying to grab their things and leave. They are grabbing their things and leaving because they do not wish to be arrested. And again, this has been going on for at least a half an hour. The road has been shut down for at least 5.5 hours now. The protest that happened before this had hundreds of people. So we have an ambulance coming towards us, and I don't know if they're going to stop and be here in case they need it. It looks like they're going to continue going. And you can see that they have their fists up and they have their megaphones set to make a similar police noise, possibly mocking the officers who are speaking to them. So we will see what will happen when the officers make their decision to come in and arrest the people who are...
I am Captain Shackelford, a peace officer of California Highway Patrol. I hereby declare this an unlawful assembly in the name of the people of the state of California, commit all those assembled at 736th Street, Calzada de Puente, in the city of San Diego.
This is at least the third time that they have made this announcement.
If you fail to comply with this lawful order, you may be arrested or subject to other police action. Other police action may include the use of less lethal munitions or chemical agents, which could cause significant risk or injury to those who remain. If you resist arrest, reasonable force will be used. Section 409 of the Penal Code prohibits remaining present at an unlawful assembly. If you remain in the area which was just described, regardless of
The officers are starting to move.
you will be in violation of Section 409.
The CHP officers are starting to huddle
Following
together.
dispersal route is available. You may take Alpha Road southbound and Lookout Mesa Road westbound. You now have 2 minutes to leave.
The riot officers are starting to come forward.
So what I'm hearing is they're saying that they're going to arrest everybody that's over here.
Yes.
Yes, except for you guys.
Hopefully.
They would arrest the press?
I have no idea.
Soy la sargento Mosqueda. Soy una oficial con la patrulla de caminos de California.
Well, they told
Declaro
us to
que
stay in
esta
the
reunión no ha sido autorizada en el nombre del Estado de California, de la gente del Estado de California. Les ordeno a todas las personas que estén reunidas
So she is one of the protesters. She just came over to ask me what is about to happen. I did confirm to her that anyone who is blocking the road will be arrested. She very kindly was concerned about our safety as the press. I personally have never been to an event like this, so we'll see if they use any sort of tear gas or other sort of non-lethal way. So this is interesting, you guys. There's a box that they are rolling towards the center of the riot gear group. I have no idea what is in that box. It's a very large box. Now there's a couple officers around the box. Mike, do you know what that box is? I'm thinking so too.
Bring it on, we're waiting.
So the rumor is that might be tear gas. We have not confirmed that, but we have heard it from several protesters that they're concerned about tear gas.
I'm sorry, is Highway Patrol just the streets or they can do
So
sidewalks
Highway
too?
Patrol, so they're mostly concerned about the closure of the street from everything that I have spoken with them about.
Yeah.
So if I were you, I would leave so that you're not arrested.
Yes.
Just because. All right. So whenever I've spoken with CHP this evening, they've told us just to please stay on the sidewalk and stay out of the way because they don't know how much resistance they're going to have when these arrests do happen. Right now, it's just a waiting game. It's been very tense, lots of chanting, lots of anger on the side of the protesters who believe that they are standing up, using their freedom of speech to speak out for those children who cannot. And
Press only has the freedom to be here. Everybody else.
that protester, oh, now they're coming in. So the man in front has a baton out. There's two people. So we will see how much resistance there is. They are holed up in the fetal position on the ground. One of the men has kneeled down next to one of the protesters.
We're trying to find out exactly who is aboard that bus right now. These are the buses that are traditionally used to transport detainees in and out of Border Patrol facilities. As their process, you can't actually see inside except to see just some silhouettes and some of the people who are detained in the bus. Let me tell you what just happened about 5-10 minutes ago here. There was what was a peaceful demonstration initially that was being led by
way deeper than this. Mixed race out here. Everybody coming together. News people walking over there on the side. I guess they ain't gonna do nothing.
I can't do nothing with my wife. Where is Lala? More than 10 of us over here, that's why we don't get shit done.
Period.
That's why nothing getting done. That's why nothing. Who is this one? Y'all go home, we grown. I'm 47, now I'm grown.
I know.
I'm grown. I'm grown. I got this.
The majority's gone.
I got me. You think I care about games y'all out there?
Where's them white allies at?
They're here. They're up here.
That's what I'm saying. Why they fucking?
I guess his whole purpose is he's still in the market.
Let's get on the ball.
Don't do it. I don't think it's safe for you to do that. No. I know y'all.
Come on, guys.
I need y'all bailed on me. I need y'all bailed on me. My cousin got killed. What do you want? I need some people to stand with me.
We stand where? It don't matter how many people's up here. It's us.
Come on, guys.
We good.
It don't take a whole bunch of people to make a point.
If we can't take East Carson, what the fuck's the point?
Thank you. So because we black, we can't go to East Carson. Okay, so you can't tell me that you're free to leave with them.
This is East Carson every weekend. We are doing nothing wrong.
That's the problem. They don't want us over here
This
anyway.
is East Carson every weekend. We are doing nothing wrong.
The white people do it all day. This is my battle. If y'all not standing with her, y'all suckers. That's the family. We don't care. That's why we're here. I know those people is working with the police. That's the point.
How you justify that?
2 shots to the back.
How you justify that?
3 shots to the back.
How you justify that?
The children's gone in this house.
3 shots to the back.
How you justify that?
Hold this for 1 second.
No justice.
No peace.
How'd you turn it around?
No justice.
No peace.
No racist.
Police.
No racist.
Police.
No justice. No peace. No justice. No peace. No racist. Police. No racist. Police. What was his name? Antwon Rose Jr. What was his name? Antwon Rose Jr. How old was he? 17. How old was he? 17. How old was he? 17. Who did this? The police. Who did this? The police.
That individual shot right there was about Mike Mason. He just said it was about the individual. I said the individual. The individual was out. They're tripping. The individual.
Where's the white allies?
Right. We don't need them.
Where's all the white allies?
Never spend no money.
Right.
Hey, y'all, in this call with them.
It's his music. Hey, bro, chill.
There's still a couple of them. There's still a couple of them.
What's going on?
I hope y'all know y'all kidnapping us right now. Jordan. Let him go.
Let him go record his shot.
Let him go.
You want to get his shot? Let him get his shot.
Let him go. If you want to go.
Let him get his shot. Hopefully he might be one.
It's foolish.
The whole purpose of this is to not fear police.
That's what I'm saying. We should be here. This whole block should be us.
Ain't nobody
We out here,
scared because
10, 12 people.
there's a curfew on the
Half these
party
people ain't even on the street because they don't want to get
make
arrested.
sense.
Look, man, if I ain't come out here to take an L for Antwon, I ain't out
Hey,
here
y'all,
for the right reasons.
long as
off the street on the sidewalk. They cannot do anything to you if you're on the sidewalk.
All right.
If you want it,
So can we walk past them?
stay in the street.
Yeah.
Past them.
My name is Officer Monticelli with the Pittsburgh Police.
Fuck Officer Monticelli.
Occupying these premises unlawfully. This is not an unlawful assembly.
We're not in the street anymore. No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
No peace.
No justice.
Go to jail, bro.
They can't stop us from walking. They cannot stop us from walking.
We on the sidewalk, right?
No, this is the ass. Can we walk on the sidewalk?
They said we can't walk the sidewalk. You see this? We can't even go to the bar. If y'all spend another $1 on the south side.
This is kidnap. That's what I'm talking about.
Oh, this is kidnap. Come on. They're holding us. Fine. I'm not even a protester.
How are we all finna go to jail?
This is great footage, dude. Great footage.
It's amazing.
There's people right there. Y'all not saying nothing to them people right there. There's people behind y'all.
Recording.
There are people behind y'all.
And they coming up behind you.
Kidnap.
The law states that we can walk on the sidewalk.
This is East Carson Street.
It also states that we have the freedom of speech, so now
Exactly.
Why y'all trying to intimidate us?
And we also can question the laws and think them up.
we can't even get to our destination.
We can walk.
What do you think about your
We're
job?
trying to be peaceful. Can we get to our cars?
What do you get a paycheck for?
We're peaceful as hell.
I gotta get the 48.
Where's
Y'all
the
are
captain?
supposed to protect
No, hold, Chance. Where's the captain?
Right?
Where's the captain?
Protect this side.
You won't let people walk down the sidewalk.
Yes.
What are you enforcing?
Law against black people. That's
is
what
your
they're
job?
enforcing.
What is your job?
WWP.
Scare and intimidate?
I live literally right down this way.
We can walk though. We can't go to the bar.
Walking down the sidewalk.
So we can't go to the bar and drink.
What is your job for?
We can go to the bar. We can go.
Get your hands out his face.
Are you here for
Padudo said everybody. Padudo said everybody can protest. We're peaceful. We're on the sidewalk.
All right, come on, step into here in a minute. We asked you to disperse a number of times.
We're trying to get to our cars.
Our cars is right there.
Hundreds of us in the streets.
You will be arrested.
Can we go around and come to right
We was
there?
never presented an ordinance for nothing. Right there.
Come on. No, she's not going by herself. No, she's not going nowhere by herself.
Yeah, don't trust me. Don't do that. We talk about come on.
He's telling you what to do. That's a pool, bro. Hey, excuse me, sir. What's your name? You ask for his badge number on his thing. Go live. Everybody pull out their phone. Ask for his badge number.
Last time, everyone needs the blue flag here to go to their cars. You've been just none of us is armed.
Waiting to be mad.
None of us got guns, right? If you don't want to get arrested, you want to go to your cars, please do so right now. How much time? Why can't we walk that way?
Does everybody have the phone number?
Can you say it? Say it. 1-2-2-1-2-6-7-5-3.
We have a team here to go to your cars.
Promote that number to everyone.
Get to our cars.
3 minutes.
Get out of the way.
Talk about law.
If you choose to stay,
You can't kick us off the sidewalk.
3 minutes.
You cannot kick us off the sidewalk. You can't kick us off the sidewalk. You can't kick us off the sidewalk. Period.
Guess what? There's more people than us that normally walk down on the sidewalk on Saturday. You know that, right?
Oh, yeah, put your flags.
We are not here to go to jail. Let's go to the bar. Let's go to the bar. We are not here to go to jail. We are here to be back another night. We need to go the other way.
For 2 minutes, anybody here will be arrested. There will be no.
Take a look at that. You control that. You control that.
If you stay here right now, you are saying that you want to get arrested.
You should feel disgusting. Anybody here you should feel arrested. You will not be able to live.
Am I with you? What's your name, sir? Sir.
This is not an unlawful assembly. You are occupying these premises unlawfully without permission in violation of Pennsylvania Crime Code. I am ordering you to leave the premises using 23rd Street, Sarah Street, and J Street, and return to your vehicle.
Come on, let's go to the bar.
If you do not leave, you will be arrested. You have 2 minutes. Time is 12:27.
Fuck that.
We was on 76 till 2 in the morning. They let us stay on the highway till 2 in the morning. Don't go nowhere. Film it, please.
You trying to get your shot is what you said.
Come on, Amber. We're going to the bar.
Going disrespect, but at the same time.
We can go to the bar in the corner. Y'all want to? Yes, let's go. Come on, you guys. We're going to the bar. We're going to the bar, y'all. Come on. See you later, Killer Cop. We're going to have a drink, y'all. Drinks on me. Hey, y'all, drinks on me.
Don't go to bed at night.
Drinks on me. Killer Cop.
Killer Cop.
Drinks on me.
Killer Cop.
Drinks on me. Killer Cop.
Killer Cop.
I'm not scared.
Police officers say team leader, and they're conferencing. So at this point, everyone's on the sidewalk, except for the police. So all of the civilians here, including the media, are on the sidewalk. We're at the corner of South 23rd and East Carson Street. These protesters out here protesting the death of 17-year-old Antwon Rose Jr. That happened Tuesday night in East Pittsburgh, which is a separate borough, if you're not familiar, separate from Pittsburgh, PA. It's its own borough. Police are now running away. I'm not familiar with law enforcement formations. All right, so being that there's no... Okay, so now they're conferencing and getting into an orderly line. It's unclear what's going to happen. So now as soon as they did that, now a civilian has walked into the middle of the street in almost an antagonistic fashion, I would describe that, perhaps. Okay, riot police now backing off, moving away, it appears. Now people are kind of walking back. So we're going to see what happens here as this continues. So this is right by the Birmingham Bridge. If you're familiar with Pittsburgh, we're on the south side. This is Southside Flats. This is East Carson Street and South 23rd Street. You can see Allegheny County Sheriff's Office has their vehicle right there. You can see over there, that's Pittsburgh Police, I believe, Riot Police. And now there's a bunch of people with cameras walking over here on the street. I'm going to go ahead and stay over here for now. Wow, okay, so what is going on? So it looks like a bus is maybe leaving, or the Riot Police leaving. I don't know if Riot Police is an official term, so it's what I mean when I say that, I mean police in, protective gear, ready for a riot is what I say whenever I say Riot Police is what I mean. So now this car is now driving through the intersection, so I guess the intersection's open, apparently, technically. So this is right by the Birmingham Bridge on the Southside Flats, South 23rd and East Carson Street. So what's going on here, bottom line, is that the bulk of the group, we are still here live right now on the Southside Flats, and we're going to see what happens. Is the protest over? That's the question. Is the protest over?
No.
No?
It's never over.
Right.
They think it's never.
For tonight? Is it over?
No.
We just came in to have a cold one. We've been doing it.
It ain't over. It's just people ducked off on us.
All I gotta do is
what day did you? Can I ask you about your shirt? Can I ask you about the shirt?
Yeah.
When did you have that made?
You know who that
I got
is?
it.
That's Bo Berman.
Oh, I got it made the first day of the protest.
So the shooting, the killing was Tuesday night?
Yeah, the day we shut down the parkway.
Oh, Thursday. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And you had that shirt made that says Antwon Jr.
Yes.
And
Antwon Rose Jr.
I'm a little slow here, everybody.
Yeah, I got the rose for his
The
name.
shirt has a rose right there, and I did not realize that. So there's a little bit of symbolism happening there that I missed. So
it's a rose coming from the concrete.
I'll go ahead and call myself out there, being a little bit slow on this one.
Oh,
so
no, it's cool.
It's Antwon Rose Jr.
Rose
is the
Jr.
shirt, yeah. And I mean, can you tell me why this is important to you?
I'm out here fighting for justice for Antwon Rose and for everybody else who lost their life to the police. Like, the crooked police don't understand that we helped build America, and we put our blood on the line for her. You feel me? And they're taking us out like we're animals, we're savages. When clearly they're the savages out here. They're the animals.
Thank you. Yep. I got to run across the street. I'll be right back. All right. So we're going to be honest with everybody, I have to deliver these car keys across the street. So I was getting a phone call, and we're going to take a brief interlude in our broadcast tonight while I walk across East Carson Street here. Riot Police, or police in riot gear, whatever you want to call it, are leaving or something, I think. So it's getting pretty late here. It looks like for all intents and purposes that the protest is over. So it looks like the police are kind of leaving. They're still, so they left on this side here of South 23rd. The what would you call it? The east side. They left the east side of South 23rd Street, but the west side, you can see there's still a lot of flashing lights. But this has really died down since 30 minutes ago, when there were still a lot of people here all together. So it's 12:36 right now in the morning. We're now into Sunday. So technically this is the shooting was Tuesday night. So Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. This is technically day 6 since the shooting of Antwon Rose Jr. Are they chasing people? Not really. There was a brief point where we saw police in riot gear kind of lurch forward towards people who were out here, but there wasn't really a chase. I don't think anybody... Were there any arrests tonight?
I don't think there was any arrests.
So I'm talking with Jim Madalinsky and our photojournalists here who've been out here all night long through pouring down rain, and I said, are there any arrests tonight? Here, can you go on camera?
Yeah.
So Jim was here before I was. Were there any arrests tonight?
No, I didn't see anybody go into custody. You mentioned police took that one move forward after that 5-minute warning, and then They all retreated. Everybody dispersed pretty quickly, so I didn't see anybody taken into custody at all, and everyone seems to end it pretty peacefully here tonight.
Did it look like anybody got hurt tonight at all?
No, not close, not that I saw. Everybody...
Can we do a little interview with you?
They all came around, and everything went well, so...
Jim's saying everything went well, nobody got hurt, no arrests. You're out here tonight for the protest?
Yeah.
Is that why you're here?
Yeah.
Okay. So you said, when I said nobody got hurt, you said Antwon did. And what do you mean by that? I mean, obviously I know what you mean, but let's put it in your own words here.
His back was turned, and he got shot 3 times for running away. You're not a threat when you're turned around. You know what I'm saying? If he was coming towards you, you're a threat. But when your back's turned, you're not a threat.
How does that make you feel as a young man? Do you live here in Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Or, Western Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
How does that make you feel when you see a shooting like that?
It makes you feel like not safe in your own environment where you live. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, like, I feel as if you was running towards a cop and got shot, it's different. But you're running away with your back turned. You're not a threat to society. You're running away for a reason because you're scared. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So that's the key point you're saying, is that if you were running towards a police officer, that would be different, but he was running away.
Yeah.
With no weapons?
With no weapons.
Can I ask you a question? You just specified there, you said with no weapons.
Yeah.
And that's important to you to make that distinction?
I mean, like, if I'm a cop and, like, it's, like, on spot, I might be a little nervous, but, like, if you're running away, what are you going to do? Like, how are you going to hurt me if you're running away? That's what they make tasers for, too. Like, you didn't have to shoot him.
And R.I.P. Jimmy Whopper, the lame man.
Jimmy Whopper. How about this week in Pittsburgh? It's been absolutely crazy, devastating, has it not?
A lot of homicides.
A lot of homicides. Jimmy Whopper was the popular rapper from the Hill District who was murdered in broad daylight Monday afternoon. Were you a fan of his? Did you know his music?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah? Yeah.
He should have been famous. He should have got out of here, but he didn't have a chance to.
He had signed a deal with Atlantic Records. He was about to sign a deal that morning.
Yeah, he signed that day, I think.
And he was going to go on tour with Wiz Khalifa and Ray Shremmerd, the rap group, and that did not happen.
Yeah.
It's been a bad week. So can Pittsburgh heal? I mean, what does it take to move forward?
I feel like it's going to take time and people to come together and end that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Can't
what do you
come
think?
together with the police like this right now. I understand you can't block the roads all crazy, but like,
if they want to protest, let them protest. You know what I'm saying? Let it go.
As long as it don't get violent, I mean, they could be breaking all these windows, going crazy like they did in Baltimore. But
so that's interesting because here in Pittsburgh so far, this has been, it's been disruptive to the roads, but it hasn't been dangerous. I mean, it hasn't been violent, right? No, I mean, I'm saying, I haven't seen any.
No, it's just been protests for.
Didn't you report? Wasn't you going live when Jimmy Whopper got killed on the corner?
Oh yeah, I watched that too.
I recognize you.
Yeah, I was there minutes after. Well, not minutes, but he was killed at 4:20, and I was there at 5:30, so an hour later. Yeah, it's horrible. The killing. Look, I'm not supposed to say my opinion here, right? But I'm a TV reporter, and I just think anytime someone dies, a human being dies, that's sad, right?
How many times did he get shot?
I don't know. I think twice.
That's only shots were fired, too.
Well, the other guy in the car got shot too. So we're out here right now, and this is Southside. Thanks, guys. Appreciate it. We need to move on. Here on the South Side, and the protest has basically ended, and we're here right now where, look, the Western Pennsylvania people who live here have a lot of disagreement about the situation. I've noticed this on social media. There's a lot of arguing. There's a lot of people disagreeing. Some people say that these protests are inappropriate, say they're a waste of time. Other people vehemently disagree with that and say that they are vital, that they're necessary, that they're protesting the death of an innocent 17-year-old who was shot from behind by a police officer. So there's a lot of debate here. There's a lot of disagreement. One thing that a lot of people have said is that regardless of how you feel about this situation, it is gaining attention, right? So it's gaining attention. Now, I want to make a clarification here. For a couple minutes ago, I was talking with these young men about the Jimmy Wapo murder. So we were not talking, that's a separate case that happened in the Hill District. That is a rapper who was shot to death on Monday. So it's been a rough week in Pittsburgh with killings. It's been absolutely horrendous. It's been a sad time for everybody. There's no winners. There's no winners in any of this. Nobody wins. And so we're here, you know, covering these protests tonight. A lot of sadness, a lot of pain, a lot of emotion here in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Yeah, so I want to be clear to everybody. When I said the other person was shot, I was talking about the Jimmy Wapo case, which happened in the Hill District. That's a totally separate thing from the Antwon Rose Jr. situation. So why are people upset? I've interviewed countless protesters at this time, and they tell me that they're upset because they say Antwon Rose Jr. was shot from behind. And let's do an interview here.
An unarmed young black boy that was shot in the back by the police. That's why we're upset, because there's no justice in this city for young black men of any ages at all. That's why we're upset. He had nothing to do with anything that they're trying to put on his name, and we're upset, and we're marching behind it, and that's the reason why we're upset. Okay? He had nothing to do with anything.
What do you want the district attorney to do? How do you think he should handle the police officer?
He needs to charge the police officer with homicide, okay? Just like they would charge the next black man with a homicide.
If the DA...
He needs to be charged with a homicide. The cop needs to be charged.
I've heard that from a lot of people.
Yeah, he needs to be charged with a homicide.
Let me ask you a question. If the DA... This is a hypothetical question. If the DA charged that officer with homicide on Monday, would the protest stop? The
protest will never stop, because it's always going to happen. It's going to keep happening. Pittsburgh is not the first city that this has happened in. This has happened in multiple states. Okay? So it's never going to stop. It needs to, they're going to march. And I'm glad that my black people have stood up and continue to march. And the cop that have done this needs to be charged with homicide, period. So, thank you. Have a good night.
Have a good night. Be safe. All right, so you heard from someone who was part of the protest tonight about the situation, about what they want, about how they're feeling here. And, you know, look, it's interesting to hear from the voices of people in our community, no matter who they are. Whether it's, you know, the other night on the Parkway, we talked to truck drivers who were stopped for 5 hours, and some of them were viciously angry and said bring out the tear gas, and others said that they were okay with it and that they actually thought that the protest was a good idea. So it really varies depending on who you ask, but obviously there are hundreds of people who, if not thousands, who say they want the police officer who shot Antwon Rose Jr. to be charged. And then there's people who say he shouldn't be charged. There's people who say that he should not be charged. So
जानवर अकेले हैं, आज ये हम लोग पीसफुल मार्च निकाल रहे हैं, जो कि हम लोगों ने गांधी पार्क से शुरू करा है और हम लोग क्लॉक टावर तक हैं। जानवर अकेले नहीं है, वो बोल नहीं सकते, इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि कोई उन्हें समझने वाला नहीं है। आप देख सकते हैं बहुत सारी जनता है जो उन्हें समझने के लिए यहाँ पर है, जो उनके हितों के लिए लड़ाई करने के लिए यहाँ पर है। और केवल एक संगठन नहीं है, यहाँ पर 2-3 संगठन है जो कि इसे सपोर्ट कर रहे हैं। हाँ, निहारिका। अगर जानवर बोल नहीं सकते तो हमारा ये मतलब नहीं है ना कि हम उनके साथ बुरा करेंगे। उनके अंदर भी जान है और हम लोगों को एक चीज़ ये सोचनी चाहिए कि ये तो महात्मा गांधी ने भी कहा था कि किसी भी नेशन की ग्रेटनेस इस चीज़ से गवर्न होती है कि उसमें एनिमल्स कैसे ट्रीट होते हैं। तो हम लोगों को सिर्फ अपने बारे में नहीं, हमको एनिमल्स के बारे में भी सोचना है। और एक जानवर के हिसाब से अगर हम लोग ये देखें, जैसे पेपर्स में काफ़ी आ रहा है Get in the car! But what the fuck? How she get shot? How the fuck T get shot, bro? Exactly. She shot on her. She shot in her pussy. Bro, I didn't park right here. I parked right here. I don't know. I don't give a fuck. Hey, I'm only saying 12 on the way. Y'all come the fuck on. Fuck that. Fuck that. Who shot? I don't know who the fuck shot. What the fuck? Hospital. You know. She went to hospital. Bro, what do y'all call mama? She shouldn't have been pulling up trying to run her fucking mouth. What the fuck? Bro, what do y'all call mama? Leroy ain't pick up. Call my mama phone. I'm calling. I'm calling. Hey, we gone. She wasn't even under. Bro, she wasn't. Nah, she got shot over here. Hey, we gone, though. Everybody gone. Somebody shot her over here. Bro, somebody had to shoot her from over here because wasn't nobody shoot where we was at. Hey, Quan. T just got shot. Ain't nobody shoot her from where we was at. We leaving for Bro, we leaving PT. Else got shot. We don't even know who shot Tiana. Yeah, wasn't nobody shooting where we was at. She wasn't even with us. She was somewhere else. And her leg, I think. She was
Anyway,
somewhere else. I don't know where she was at.
Fuck you mean? Them niggas don't want to play with that beyond shit. Where you mad? Ooh, let me stop. Let me stop. These little dick niggas be killing me. Let me stop. I gotta leave,
that's
Lord.
what she said.
Lord, I want to leave. I gotta stop. Let me shut my mouth.
She got the phone
let me
in
stop. Let me stop. This nigga might leave him alone. No, that man was messing with me. That man was messing with me. This man started on me.
I had to take a break, give me a beer. Like I said,
he can drink his beer, and y'all, but I'm saying, drink it and don't bother me. I try to go to sleep. I want to go to sleep.
Good night.
This man called me all out my fucking name for no reason.
You like lying because, like I said, I'm Billy Becky, y'all. I'm the one to be half alive.
I'm gonna go to bed. I'm tired.
She got her own phone in hand. She got the phone.
Because you called me on my name twice. I said, Bill, leave me alone. I said, I'm gonna go on live. Shut your ass up looking like the motherfucking werewolf of the motherfucking bitch. I should make a movie out your black ass. I could make a movie with your black ass.
Man, it's all good, though. I'm glad for my blackness, though. Thank God for my blackness. Hey, shit, when mother put it down, I put it down.
You can't put shit down but that beer. You raggedy ass motherfucking two-toe looking bitch. You getting on my fucking nerves. You getting on my motherfucking nerves. Look at that big ass belly bitch. That's what you got to offer your bitches. Belly bitch. That motherfucking bounce house. That bitch. That belly is a bounce house. Look at that. Bounce with it, bitch. Bounce with it, bitch. Make it bounce. Make it bounce. Make it move.
All my kids' mothers, y'all never take me down for child support. Go to decab or nothing on me. Cause I had it though, you know what I'm saying? I still got it. You know what I'm saying? I ain't nobody, you know what I'm saying?
Ooh, he's mad. Oh my God, he's mad.
Get the heck out of my face, go to bed.
He's mad. He's mad. Yeah, this is my husband. The nigga say he's sending me divorce papers. He say he calling his attorney. He gonna send divorce papers. So I might as well go out with a bang on live. I don't give a fuck. Fuck it. Y'all gonna know this now. Y'all better enjoy this live because you ain't gonna see nasty ass, ragged ass motherfucking 1966 Chevy looking nigga no more. This 1966 Chevy looking nigga no more. Ha ha ha. Bitch.
I drilled the beach on what I do. Shit, hell yeah, y'all.
Get on my fucking nerves.
And relax, and we would grow old together. We would pray together.
Oh, shut the fuck up.
To the end of time.
You stupid ass. I'm tired of you.
We would go together. Hey, ain't in Georgia for the world. Sisters out there.
Nobody want to see your drunk ass be. I'm tired of you. You need to go to goddamn bed. Put that beer down. We trying to go to sleep. You ain't even trying to finish that damn. No, because you're not about to drink that shit upstairs. I will beat your ass on everything. All jokes aside, we will fight tonight. We will. That's a fact. Right. That ain't gonna lie to you on that. I don't give a fuck. We gonna fight tonight. You try to drink that shit on my carpet. We fighting tonight. Yeah. I asked him live simply. I say, this is how it all started. Let me tell y'all how this started. Man, I said, don't take this upstairs.
I've been drinking like this upstairs.
I said,
downstairs.
Don't take your live upstairs. Wait a minute. I said, I'm trying to tell my live how this started. I'm trying to tell them how this started.
But she didn't start.
Get your hand on my face, bitch. You better get your hand on my fucking face.
Go to bed then. Okay, then go to bed then. Point your phone somewhere. Go to bed then.
You better.
You on me. You got the phone on me. You got all eyes on me. I'm not got. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting down, y'all. I'm drinking a beer. All eyes on me. She's sitting there talking that stuff. I'm gonna finish the kitchen. I have to take me a beer break. Like I said, I clean up.
A beer break.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Do y'all hear what he said?
Get out of my face, man.
Do y'all follow him? Did y'all hear what he said? A beer break. A beer break.
Y'all look, she got her phone in her hands and the camera on me. Good night. God bless all y'all. Bless the world. Good night. I'm tired, man. You had to put no camera on. I'm drinking upstairs. Why you gonna put me up front like that? I've been drinking upstairs with my beers. I'm done. This boy, you hear me shout, man. You shout too much. I keep telling you, stop this shit. I don't shout in front of you. I'm too young in there. That's fucked up. You do a brother like that. But I know how you land, though. I really know how you land. I'm through much as I got. All the other brothers, they'll play the game. You're not gonna handle your business, you know. But I know how you land, though. You showed me tonight. Yeah, I drink my drink, but shit, I'm still real. What? I'm human being. I'm a black man, a proud black man. And I'm gonna show you too.
Oh boy, I just told you I want to go to bed.
Stop it.
You still talking.
Hey, go to bed. You got the phone.
But you still talking shit, Bill. You was stupid. I'm sick of you.
Good night, then. Yeah, it'll be all right.
This is crazy, dog. I'm tired. I don't want to sit up all fucking night.
God bless you. The way you're going through. That's all I got to say.
I don't want to hear that damn sorrow shit.
No, I'm good.
You goddamn monkey. You look like an 8.
No, let me give me a haircut this weekend.
Shit. Bitch look like a motherfucking fucked up goddamn motherfucking deep freezer. Bitch, you look like a fucking regular ass auto car. A auto park car, bitch.
But nobody say that when they need that money, huh?
Fuck you.
Say that when they need that money.
They put me on front. Go ahead, bitch.
They can talk
I bet you I slap your stinking ass.
Nah, you'll keep your hands on me.
You better not. You bet.
Police.
Yeah, you police nigga. Police nigga. He gonna call the police on me. He gonna call the police on me. He gonna call the police on me. That bitch gotta call the police on me. The Del Function bitch. Bitch gonna call the police on me. Goddamn. This is crazy. This nigga gonna call the police. Y'all see this shit?
Yeah.
Y'all see this shit?
Domestic violence. Hey, I ain't got time for it. We
Bill say he gonna call the motherfucking police on me, girl. I don't have time for this nigga.
Hey, you see, come sit in. She got the phone, y'all. Phone's in her hand. She can walk away and ain't saying nothing. But she talking about she gonna stop. Hey, I'm not one of your kids. I'm not paying like when you one of my kids. I'm not even paying like you one of my hoes.
I don't give a fuck.
You know what I'm saying?
Hoes?
Yeah.
Bitch, you got hoes and you married? I'll slap the shit out of you right now.
That's what
no fucking play with me, bitch.
That's what motherfuckers say to somebody.
Don't play with me, you ragged ass motherfucker.
I mean, that's a pimp.
Because I'm ready to go to sleep.
Go to sleep then. Good night. I ain't got you up. That was somebody
You do got me up, bitch. I slapped the shit out of you.
That was somebody say. Nigga, I'm not one of your pimps.
You gonna call the police on me, Bill, for real?
I'm a man. I'm a man. Like I said, I'm not.
Y'all don't support him because that's not right. Because I'm tired. I gotta go to bed. I didn't cook dinner. I cooked the full dinner. I cooked the good dinner today. I done been on my feet all fucking day. Every damn thing. He know this shit.
And I cleaned the kitchen up, y'all. She cooked the dinner. I made sure the kitchen wasn't dirty tonight.
The kitchen half clean. They just think the stink. They just think the stink. That stink is fucked up. You gonna leave it like that? And they see just white shit on the floor. You goddamn nasty ass treasure troll. You gonna leave it on the fucking floor? Huh?
I'm not respecting the thing though. For the ladies out there who want to respect the man, help with.
Shut your nut bush motherfucking face, your beer head ass up.
Want help? Y'all want some help? This and that. You want to realize a real man out here. God is real.
He ain't getting no more beer in this house. He ain't getting no more beer in this house. He through. He through. He ain't drinking no more in this house because I'm going to sleep, bitch. And you through. You through. Because I will slap you and we will get the police in here. I'll slap the shit out of you. Have to call them.
No. What you see?
I will.
Domestic violence on your head.
Yeah. No more. I'm trying to fucking go to bed.
Man, trying to go through domestic violence too.
I don't care. I don't want to be up all night.
Hey, good night. I told her good night, didn't I? I was sitting there chilling, drinking my beer. She know where her room at. Going to go to bed. Hey, shut up. I'm not doing nothing to you. You know what I'm saying? I won't finish the kitchen up tonight. I might have done that. I wipe the sink down, do what I gotta do. You know what I'm saying?
This is crazy.
No, it ain't nothing crazy. It's you on that playing on that live.
I ain't playing shit, nigga. I'm about ready to slap you. You know I slap.
See domestic violence.
Okay, well you better say that shit. Fuck you mean, nigga?
It's domestic violence.
I'ma send him over your fucking house. You got a 30-pack, he'll be on his motherfucking way. What's your fucking name? Where you at? Shit, cause I'm sick of this nigga. What's your name? Marie? He can be on his way over there. Shit. If you drink with him, y'all be best motherfucking buddies. He'll love your fucking draws. That nigga do anything too. Any motherfucking thing. When I say anything, this nigga gonna do anything for you because he love a motherfucking can drink with. I don't drink with him. So that's why me and him always clapping heads and bumping heads or whatever. Because I don't drink. I don't smoke. I don't do the goddamn dope. So me and him always clapping heads and shit. Shit.
I don't always drink. I drink on the weekends.
Bitch, you drink 24/7. 7 days is a week. Stop lying.
She trying to attack me, y'all. She trying to do domestic violence. But I'm not falling.
And you a fucking snitch telling them I'm trying to attack you and you gonna call the police on me. You a fucking snitch ass nigga, dude.
Wait, you wanna do it to us? Y'all wanna do it to me?
I don't give a fuck who snitch on somebody, dog.
Man, I don't wanna get hurt. You know what I'm saying?
What you mean get hurt?
I was talking.
You a man.
I was talking, a man.
What you mean get hurt?
I was taught don't put your hands on a woman, and a woman should put her hands on a man.
I don't give a fuck.
Hands is off. Hands.
Well, go to bed. Quit calling me out my name. I'm not gonna have nobody calling me out my name.
I want to call her.
You did call me out my fucking name all day.
I ain't even said your first name. I'm calling out your name.
Let that nigga choke me. He won't choke shit else. That nigga know me 20 years fucking strong. That nigga know me. I'll bust that nigga up bad. Bill already know I got the motherfucking hands and I got something else. Bill already know me, baby. I'm old school, baby. I'm from the motherfucking east side. East side. Detroit east side, nigga. I'm a Detroit east sider, baby. That's right. Detroit up in this bitch. He already know how it is. Detroit east side, nigga. We ain't motherfucking, we ain't for them goddamn games, nigga. Fuck you mean? Fuck you mean? Fuck you mean?
She go to bed.
Fuck you mean?
Good night, y'all. God bless y'all.
Bless y'all my ass, shit. I'm fucking ready to go to fucking sleep, shit. I'm tired. I'm so goddamn tired. I can't fucking stand up. When you gonna finish the shit?
Don't worry, you go to bed.
You gonna sweep the fucking floor?
I don't know, man. Throw slop on the floor.
That bitch said throw slop on my floor, y'all. Did you hear that nigga? He said I might throw some slop on the floor. Justice for Bill. Y'all is so wrong. I can't believe that. Soon as I want to go to bed. But I know if I try to get off this live, y'all, as soon as I try and get off this live, he gonna fuck with me. He gonna talk some shit. I don't want him talking shit to me, guys. I'm sick of this nigga really talking shit to me on everything I love. I am really tired of this man talking shit to me. He's been talking shit to me for a long motherfucking time, and I'm tired. This nigga just threatened and told me that he's getting the divorce papers ready. He about to get a divorce paper ready. On my ass, everything. So maybe I give him this video, take to his attorney. Nigga, quiet now. Why you quiet, Bill?
I'm trying to drink in my beer.
Why you quiet, Bill?
Drinking my beer.
You trying to think of what's 911 number? You trying to think of what's 911 number?